And I'll get my 10 to 1 here, unless France is not scared away. Wow, France. Yeah, that's more like it. Always, always get those 10 to 1s. You're running to Plock. France have access through Poland. Somehow. They're not at war with them. Oh, okay. They have access because they're at war with someone that has access, but that's not enough to give me access. Now I'm sick of the word access. Where's that amazing general I had? Go and destroy the Danzigers for me. Hi Jake, hi chat, hi God, hi Goddess. I hope you're referring to Ceres there. Alright, that's enough. That'll keep the Danzig war rolling. Ho ho ho! That's nice. Not even a holy war. 25... Wait, that was a lie, wasn't it? No, it wasn't a lie. Amazing. Amazing blazing, as we say. Man, all this just because I wanted the Teutonical cores back. Well, once we get France out, the entire war will be elementary. Assuming Sweden stay in the war. They're going to be pretty angry if I don't give them something. Aren't they? Ugh, not even. Not even. Maybe it's because I'm not taking anything for myself. Oh well. Can worry about that when we're at the peace table. And that'll be once France goes vamoose, length of war, doing its job. Exiled, are we? Get out of my land. Jake, Denmark is no longer sieged up. That's because of Great Britain leaving. Be nice to get that inflation reduction as well. That'll save me admin in the long run. Jake, get into a war with this, that guy, and the other guy. Listen, I want to be at war with everyone right now, but I only have so much troops. I mean, when I finish this up, there probably won't be any downtime before I go around and smack first Muscovy. Sorry, first Novgorod, then Muscovy. Ass sumas. Okay. No, not that. Sling into Novgorod, sling into Muscovy. I still have that core on Smolensk to take. But we still have that truce going. I want to force feed quite a chunk of land to Perm. Actually, I might give this to them instead of taking it for myself. That way I can integrate Perm and stop having them hogging one of my diplomatic spots. Or I might just give them some of this dirt here, because it's big bulky provinces that I don't want to have to worry about. Taking this province is going to cheese off a lot of people, but very thankfully Danzig is not, and never shall be, part of the HRE. It would be real horrible if they joined right now, but I don't think you can do that whilst at war. Sweden being good for something? Hey, statistically it's going to happen sometime. Again, another fairly high turnout. I thought I'd managed to destroy viewership, but it's never that easy, is it? So, I trust you're all going to play nice in the chat room there. But in a funny turn of events, I decided to fire all my moderators except for those who could win at House of the Dead, or rather Typing of the Dead. So that is how all new moderators got chose. Unfortunately, only 2 people have been able to beat House of the Typing of the Dead. So if you've always wanted the authority of a chat room, or rather the sword in a chat room, if you stream Typing of the Dead and win, you can have that privilege and ban everyone you don't like. Jake, claim Ottomans again. There's only so much land I can be claiming at once. I mean, even if I take all this, we're looking at 10, 25, 30, 40, 58, 60, 70, 80. I guess I could actually go for Ostrov. Oh, shoot, they must have been confident. They don't have any malices, but a lamb plus military drill is, well, drilling the Swedes. And thankfully the Danish capital is occupied, but as long as France have nothing on them, they're not going to want out of here. And I can't get to Neumark to defeat Brandenburg. Well, Pomerania would give me access. And I'm confident the Swedes can take this. I mean, their morale is low, but there aren't many French. I knew they had it in them. Oh, hey Daniel, how's it going? Joe124013, welcome to the family. I like to try saying that to people that come along. Alright. Scratch 1 bogey. Oh, that's nice. I can force the religion on Danzig. This is an old trick, but it's a good one. Danzig is a 13 base tax province that is Protestant. Even with their bonuses, Teutonic Order are going to have a hard time converting it. I have no doubt they would. Let's do a quick count. They'll have 2 base, 2 for missionary strength from their ideas, and another 3 from religious. Actually, that's pretty good. But we won't even have to worry about that, because when you're at war with an OPM and have them in this situation, I can give them to the Teutonic Order, doesn't cost me any dip, but I can also force their religion. And it only costs 1% because the game doesn't count them as being anyone left. So we send that demand and boom. First it converts the province and then it gives it over to the Teutonic Order. The aggressive expansion is not even palatable. Can't even join a coalition unless... hold on, am I thinking that right? Now they do have aggressive expansion, don't they? How did I suddenly get a stupid... Where is the... Here we go, form coalition again. Yeah, you need to have 30 aggressive expansion in order to join one. And okay, some of them do, but not for much longer. Now, I was going to get my access through Pomerania, and we're going to ship our troops over into Brandenburg's land. Expensive on the Diplo points, but what are you going to do? Jake, are they ever going to add a full annex for vassal option? I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Too much power being a mod. It corrupts. So yeah, it was just like a... So I tried to do Typing of the Dead for 2 hours of hell, where I tried to complete a game in under 2 hours. But it didn't go so well for me. In fact, it went terribly for me. I couldn't complete it at all. So I said, well, I fired all my moderators and said, if you want to be a moderator, you have to finish it on stream. And Aristocrat, bless the man, I think he's tried 5 times now, each time coming back with more gusto than ever before, saying, hey, I can do this now. No problem, I can do it offline. And then he streams it and gets face-walled. To this date, Neferi has passed, and one other person has. I would say I feel bad for forgetting who that one other person is, but I honestly don't. Jake, would you play more FTL in the future? Well, I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but I certainly don't have plans to right now. Jake, I beat it and no sword. Dinner fork, I don't seem to remember you beating it on stream. That sounded lewd. Can't handle lewdness in my stream. Dumyat and Alyun. Oh, I'm going to come for the Mamluks in a biblical way. This is why I love the stream. Just more exciting with you guys around. I know I rip into you from time to time, but really, you guys are great. Also, we can almost finally get France out of this shambolic war. Let's just pay that down a smidge so we don't have to worry about it, since there will be almost perpetual war for a wee while. Unless, of course, we fall into Regency, but that's a little unlikely. Teutonic Order took control of Newmark. How dainty. Alright, but when Brandenburg lose their capital, it's going to be all ogre for them. How about they lose their troops while they're at it? That'll scare them off a bit. We will set down just enough units to keep the siege here going. Stomp on people to make ourselves feel big. Jake, I don't have the upload speed to stream anything. Well, stop living in a third world country. It's the only advice I can offer you. Alright, Brandenburg, what'll it take to make you give that up? I imagine when your capital falls, that will help us out. Because the difficulty in making it cede is the war score discrepancy. It's actually getting harder to get France out. What are you doing for me, Sweden? Yeah, Sweden will be massively cheesed off if I give them nothing. Alright, that's Brandenburg down and out. Taking the Dosh as well. I will have to come back for you, but the difficulty would be, oh yeah, I ain't taking that war, aggressive expansion. We'll just have you return course. War reparations are always good as well. And that didn't exile my units, which is not the best news for me. Nor did it do much on the France front. Well, since there's not much going on over here, we might as well slam ourselves into the Danish. Not something I have difficulty doing. I don't see people clawing at the opportunity to play House of the Dead, or Typing of the Dead, to become a mod, so I guess there isn't interest there. And I'm not talking about Overkill, I'm talking about the original Typing of the Dead for the PC. Alright, Bohemia's chewing away at us, but honestly we don't care at all. This belongs to Bohemia, and you know what? It would look nicer belonging to the Teutons. How did they core it though? This is the mystery. Oh wait, no, the Bohemians used to extend up this way, didn't they? Yeah, they wouldn't have had any problem. Alright, well I'm not in the interest of taking unlawful imperial territory right about now, so we'll forget about that. Yeah, Daniel, if you want to go for House of the Dead, by all means. I give a host to anybody that gives it a go, and they swiftly find that the pressure and the chat is ever so distracting. The fairy managed to win through no speaking exploits. Sure, you don't have a mic. I'll believe that. Okay, we got claims aplenty. I want to go for the Mamluks, but Novgorod also have to go. Thankfully they have no friends. And yeah, once France is out, it'll be a rocket up for our war score. Although they really don't want out. We need a bit more length of war for that. Maybe it's the lack of blockades on them. Feche, you will never be a moderator. Might not even need to chase France out. If we get a few more of these claims done on you. Speaking of claims, we've got plenty of those on Muscovy. Happy days. Jake, your borders are disgusting. I love it. Look, he's just a really skinny guy. And he needs to fatten up by eating some Muscovites. Oh. Them Danish strats. Revolts in Denmark give a +10 to their desire for peace, but it's going to hurt me pretty bad unless I save these guys. Thankfully, peasants are extremely weak. And especially when you catch them when they spawn, you just maul them. Since they spawn with lower morale. Jake, you will eat those words in due time. Pfft. Never ever, Feche. I felt a bit bad for the moderators that I just fired, so I said you can elect a champion to play for you, or play it yourself. And one of our moderators got back. I can't actually remember who, but it's not my job to remember these things. Okay, this war is bordering silly now. Oh, that's the end of some of our claims on the Mamluks because they only lasted until the truce ended, and I do really want these coastal provinces, provided they are in Asia, because that gives me reduced coring cost, half price in fact. And I was told if something's half price, get 2 of them. Jake, please stop mispronouncing Fag 100's name. Feche 100 played as Saxony in the multiplayer game, if you were watching that. What a blast it was. He had a good run, but it wasn't good enough. His composition could have been better. Of course, it's always easy to know these things in hindsight, isn't it? I mean, look at me, I lost all my vassals. Only a 2% chance, but you can get females as part of your court, and I really want her. Melissa Zengin. Unfortunately, I love trade. Okay, honestly, Denmark, it is high time you gave me what I want. It's not even that much. Sweden are going to be so unhappy if I don't give them anything. Which is why I want France out. If I 100% occupied Denmark, then that would be another story, but that's not going to happen, let's face it. Yeah, there are too many French for us to consider that a viable option. And I'm not conceding defeat to you. Actually, it is a real concern. If I don't give anything to Sweden, they will be muckle unhappy. That's making it even harder to get peace. Ugh. Jake, try to get Brittany or Bohemia out. Brittany won't get out because they are a vassal of France. Bohemia I could concede defeat to. No, there are other ways I can do this, actually. Over to Bohemia. Stat. Take my crappy air. Get him killed while you're at it. But don't replace him with something like a 3-0-0 or a 1-1-2. Because they blow. Alright, we're almost good in terms of length of war. No need to attach to me here, but I will split and split and split. And then split a couple more times for good luck. And I shall carpet what's left of Bohemia. This is an old trick, I've used it many times before, and it shall be used many times in the future. But you can get plus 20 on the enemy's desire for peace. Might even show up here. Occupied and besieged provinces is minus 10. Now it's minus 18. Now it's minus 19. Now it's minus 22. Even Smolensk have to die now. And because of a smidgen of war score, no, it's not quite enough to get anything. But I still want you out of this war. Boosts our war score by a minuscule amount. Ugh. Could try the same for France, but it's very risky. Extremely risky. And he might just beat me and get some war score out of battles. You know what, I don't think I need to be at peace for anything after all is said and done. Let's get Smolensk back while we're at it. Jake, annex Europe, okay? Alright. Sure thing, buddy. Oh, excellent. We got Western arms trade just in time to get ourselves Tech 16. Defender of the Shia faith. Rancid. Come on, France, it's been GG. It's time to go. This is interesting. I can march into this land in order to exile myself. That might be useful in the future. Jake, what is that army next to Novgorod doing? Just kind of looking pretty. And they're succeeding well at that. You go up there since Novgorod will have to fall. In fact, what am I even waiting for? Novgorod has to go now. Ain't no time for peace. Jake, can you kill the baguette? Thanks. Yeah, I'm really excited at how strong the frog has become. It means I can go over there and have one hell of a party with him. What are you guys even doing hanging around here? We may as well get you back. No! Oh, dang. Oh, you're gonna have to hang around there then, till I get you exiled and can bring you home, because I'm not bringing my fleet over there. But it does mean that I can free up my half-decent general and get you to take care of them. We do have artillery in both these locations, which is good. And I fear not the Novgorods. I think my one cannon alone will blow them out the sky. Jake, don't you need the aggressive expansion to go away? You took Danzig and are about to take a few provinces from Denmark. No, the Danish provinces are going to be returned cores, so there'll be no aggressive expansion for that. Finally. If I wanted the achievement, I'd get it here. Ooh, 50 admin. No. Let's enjoy smoking 100% Patriarch Authority. It used to be pretty bad, but then they added missionary conversion strength to it, which made it, well, better, frankly. Done, and done right. I know I've got lazy diplomats. But really, what am I meant to do with them? Yeah, that's right, I could keep Sweden sweet. Alright, next month we get France out of here. Oh god, no, I'm not giving you anything. But I will give you 10 prestige for your troubles. GG, France. Another 5 prestige. And now we can take whatever we want off of these guys. And the chambered demi-cannon. So, just to be clear, I want all this returned to the Teutonic Order. I want all your money. I want all your money. I want all your eggs and bacon. And... these 2 provinces. Now, the tricky thing about making Sweden more powerful is that I will probably have to fight them at some point. And a powerful Sweden is a terrifying Sweden. And I'd rather they actually didn't get these horrible places to siege. I'd actually rather give Sweden a stronger province. Oh no, this will be great. If I give them some imperial land, then Sweden will start knocking boots in the HRE. That'll weaken them. I know they're my ally, but... let's do it anyway. Transfer the occupations over to Sweden, since I don't want any of this garbage land. It's Hanoverian, so if they hold on to it, then it's another Germanic province that I'm going to need to rip out of them. But I'm sure they'll have problems with it anyway. And they'll like me because I'm giving them a province. Plus 10. Any alliances that need broken? To be honest, that French alliance needs to go. And it's slightly more important than the war reparations. I'm satisfied with that. Look at all that aggressive expansion I didn't get. Sweden probably got more than me. Not going to earn him any coalitions, but... let's get people over to Danzig. Oh, bollocks! You're stuck there in Holstein. Yeah, not even worth my time to rescue you. We've got other wars going on. Mamluks in Muscovy. Well, Muscovy don't have 15 yet, so once our troops are in position, we'll go and destroy them. I miss the days when Muscovy were wrecked by revolt. Jake, we saw what you do with allies. For example, Muscovy. Oh man, my theologian's dead. Hard times for my advisors. Actually, Kiev has grand supply limits, so we'll move you over to there.